Cracking the code, subject-verb identification in English. Hello, English learners. Welcome to a new episode in our Grammar Fundamentals series. Today, we'll be focusing on identifying subjects and verbs. Every sentence has a heart, and that heart is usually the subject and the verb. So, let's dive right in. Before we begin with identification, let's take a step back and understand what a subject and a verb are in English grammar. 1. Subject. This is usually the doer in the sentence. It is the person, place, thing, or idea that is doing or being something. 2. Verb. This is the action word in a sentence. It shows what the subject is doing or being. Example. In the sentence, John eats an apple, John is the subject as he is the one doing something, and eats is the verb as it shows what action John is performing. Identifying the subject in a sentence can be tricky sometimes, but don't worry, we've got you covered. Here's a simple tip. Ask who or what before the verb. The answer to this question is usually your subject. Example. In the sentence, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. If you ask, who jumps? The answer would be, the quick brown fox, and that's your subject. Identifying verbs can also be a bit challenging. But remember, a verb is an action word, so you just need to find what action is taking place. Here's a quick tip. Ask, what is the subject doing? Or, what state is the subject in? The answer to this will usually give you your verb. Example. In the sentence, the flowers are blooming. If you ask, what are the flowers doing? The answer would be, blooming, and that's your verb. Now, it's time to practice what we've learned. Identify the subject and verb in the following sentences. 1. The birds are singing in the trees. 2. She reads a book every night. 3. It is raining outside. And that's it for today's episode on identifying subjects and verbs. We hope you found this helpful and that it makes your English learning journey a little easier. Keep practicing, and remember, the more you practice, the better you get. See you in the next video.